What's going on, Colonel fans? Thanks for tuning us in here on the Kicking It with the Colonels podcast. Today we are kicking it with EKU football, and we are joined with Vincent Munlin Jr. as well as Canaan Jordan here on the podcast this afternoon. Guys, thanks so much for taking some time out to hang with us here today.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful day out here.
Yeah, real nice.
Yeah,
real nice.
This is awesome. We're sitting on some nice couches.
Yeah.
I can go to sleep out here. Yeah. Well, you look out and you have the beautiful background there.
Mm-hmm.
In just a couple weeks, y'all are going to be starting the season, and then a couple more weeks, y'all are going to be playing on that thing. You all excited?
Right. Real excited.
Yeah.
Real excited. Real excited to see where this season's going to take us and everything. I feel like we have a real good, solid team coming in and everything, and I just can't wait to see what we're going to do.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and you're excited being your first year here. You're ready to rock and roll here.
Yes, sir. After transferring from JUCO, yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So did you guys have a good summer? Did y'all do anything outside of football? What did y'all do?
Well, I really didn't do too much outside of football. I mean, just came up here, worked out and everything, and, you know, it just staying on the grind and everything. Outside of football, I might go home a little bit, go to Cincinnati a little bit, spend time with my parents and everything, and just get my mind off of football, just get my mind right and stuff like that. But pretty much this summer's just been straight football, just the grind.
Yeah, just straight football. I know I wasn't here last season, but I know, like, last season they lost first-round playoffs, left a nasty taste in their mouth, and hopefully this year we can go all the way, you know, and it's just been straight grind.
Well, you all now are in the early stages of fall camp. How's that going so far?
It's going good.
I would say it's going good. I would say that this camp, I've been here for 4 years now, and I've been through all the camps. I've been here since Coach Wells has gotten here. And just going through all the camps, I would definitely say this has been one of our better camps as far as everybody's just being invested. Everybody's being healthy. Everybody's healthy and everything. Everybody's just ready to go. Everybody wants to come every day and get better every day now. And I just can't wait to see how that looks on the field and when we play Cincinnati and everything.
Yeah. Yes. And for those that don't know, the fall camp time schedule, it's you wake up like crack of dawn and you go to bed at a certain time. Everything is spaced out. What's that schedule like for you all? Because everything is literally planned out.
Basically, we wake up at like 6:30, be at breakfast at 7. After that, go to the training room, get wrapped up. After wrapped up, defense, half lifts, or offense, be in meetings, and after that, we switch. And then about time of this, time for walkthrough, and then lunch. Then we come here and pretty much practice, and then after practice,
it's all meetings after that. All meetings after that, and then curfew at 10:30.
Curfew at 10:30.
You really have to love football.
Yeah,
to be
gotta
able
love football
to go through fall camp.
Really,
and once you get through fall camp, I imagine it's like, okay, now the season's here. We can do
There's
this.
Definitely
now.
a light at the end of the tunnel that we're looking at right now.
So just prior to camp, you have summer workouts. You have all these drills. You do all these conditioning drills. That's not easy by itself. Was there any drills that just stand out to you in your mind that's thinking this was the hardest, this was the most challenging? Well, take us inside some of those summer workouts.
Well, I would say there was one thing that we really did different this year. We decided to actually have, well, not practices, but have like little walkthrough practices after we got done with lifts and everything. And I would say that was a great challenge, but I would say that it really helped a lot. In the sense of we were going through different plays and everything, and everybody was just getting adjusted to plays and all that stuff. So I would say that it really helped. But after all lifts and everything, because we lifted at, 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock? Yeah, literally right after we got done lifting, we went straight to the field. So I would definitely say that transition going to there was definitely a grind, but it was definitely worth it.
Man. That's just unreal. So all that hard work that you all do in the summer and then in fall camp is to get to a certain goal.
Right.
What is that goal for this team this year?
To win a national championship.
Go all the way.
Go all the way. Get to Frisco. Get to Frisco, Texas.
An attitude.
Yeah.
And this, you all touched on it briefly. This team made the playoffs last year, so you know what it takes to get there. Now it's just, can you take that next step in going and winning some games in the playoffs? Because that seems like the goal this year, right?
Right. It is the goal. And go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, and I was just going to say that, like he said, it really definitely not like, again, we're going against Gardner-Webb this year and everything during the season, and I would definitely say it really did leave a sour taste in our mouth. And And I feel like we have a great group of guys we all have one mind, one goal now. And I feel like, I wouldn't say last year. Last year we did everybody wanted to go, but I feel like this year we have a great group of guys that really want to do it this year.
And Vincent, this is year 4 for you now
Yes,
here
sir.
at EKU. Is that the biggest difference that you think fans will see this
Yes,
year?
I think it is.
Is everybody's kind of
I
buying in
I would
more?
definitely. I think the fans will definitely see a more conjoined. I hope I'm using the right term. Conjoined team.
Right.
A great team that just works, that just flows better. That they won't see no drop offs or anything like that.
And then, Canaan, do you see the same thing, this being your
it's
first
not-
year here?
Yes, sir. It's not basically like, it's not stuff that we do on the field. It's also off the field, team bonding. We sit with different groups every day to try to know something about each other. Coach Will doing a great job with that, making sure we know each other, where we come from, and different backgrounds. I feel like the team bond is getting stronger.
Because you all have done stuff outside of football, too. I know I've
Right.
seen videos of you all at the lake. You all bowl sometimes. So that goes a long way into team
Yes, it
bonding.
does.
So
Yes,
that's,
it does.
And that kind of refreshes your mind, I'm assuming, to be able to do something together outside of football.
It does. It does. Just get your mind off of football and everything. Ain't going through plays, gonna have coaches fussing at you and all that. Just can have fun and relax.
Who's the best bowler on the team?
It ain't me.
It ain't me.
It ain't me. Let me think. Well, we're football
know.
players,
I
so
feel,
I
like,
really
there's
can't
some,
tell
I feel
you.
like there's some guys that no matter what sport they play, they're just going to be great at it.
Yes,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Well, you got a lot of people that say
Yeah.
they're good bowlers and then they go out there and then bowl a gutter. So it can't really say who's the good
No
bowler.
rails up on when you bowl, right?
Right.
So, Canaan, you're from Augusta, Georgia. Are you a golfer? Because I know golf's huge down there.
Not per se. Not per se. I'm not a golfer, but I worked at the Masters during the
Very
summer
cool.
in high school. But
So after 2 years at Antelope Valley College, you transfer in to Eastern. How's that transition been like for you transferring in from Antelope and then coming over to EKU?
it's been challenging. Some points been challenging. I just had to adjust to it real quick because I came in over the summer. But I'm getting the hang of it, and I'm loving what I'm doing right now.
For the fans that have not been able to see you play, how would you describe your game to them? Like, what are they going to see out on the field on Saturdays?
I'm just a hard-working player. I just never give up till the whistle blows. Just take one play at a time.
Now, Vincent, on the offensive line, there's a lot of talent returning, but with Josiah, Peyton, yourself, but there are 2 holes up the middle. How much confidence do you have in the other guys that are going to be able to fill those holes on the offensive line?
Well, like you said, we have Josiah, me, got Peyton too, got all these guys coming back, and I feel like we added Isaiah Bunn, either Isaiah Bunn or John Stone. They're competing right now for a spot at the center spot, and then we have at the right guard spot we have Antonio Gaines, and I think they're really, 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 really good implements to our group because, like I said before, like we flow so much together, and I would say in previous O-lines we've been together and everything, but this one right here, you could just tell, like we all want to work, we just all want to do right. We just want to be great in doing this thing, and we want to protect number 18, Parker. Got to protect 18. Got to protect 18.
You want the equipment manager not to have to wash his uniform,
right? Right, exactly.
So, and Canaan, for you, what do you see as the outlook of the defense so far? I know you're still in the early stages of camp and getting used to playing with everybody, but what's your early indications on what either the defensive line is going to look like or what the defense is going to look like as a whole?
The defensive line, I feel like every day we compete. Ryan Jackson, we got Ryan Jackson coming back. We got D-Bake, we got Marv, the transfer. We got Jeremiah, Gabe. I feel like the D-line, we compete every day. I feel like we're going to be good.
That's
Very
awesome.
good.
So playing in the United Athletic Conference, a brand new conference, that has to be exciting somewhat to play in something that's never been done before.
Yeah, I think it will be it's a real good opportunity because, like you said, we were in the A-Sun last year and everything, and just moving up in all the different competitions that's in the UAC right now and everything. I just can't wait to see what we do with it. Just can't wait.
So 7 wins a year ago, a loss to Gardner-Webb that we've already talked about in the first round of the playoffs. Especially for you, Vincent, and then I want to get your thoughts on it, Canaan. Does knowing that this team exited the first round of the playoffs, does that provide some extra motivation?
Yes, it does.
For the guys returning?
Because it's like, yeah, we can get there now, but we can go farther now. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like that we have to build off of that now. We can't just be content with that. That is the standard, that we just going to make it to the playoffs and that's it. That's not the standard. The standard is we're going all the way and we're going to go to Frisco, Texas. So, yeah, that's the standard. That's what we're going to do this year. That's the plan.
And then for you, Canaan, coming in, that has to be somewhat comforting too, knowing that there are such high standards here and being able to try to live up to those.
Yes, I just try to perform at the best that I can. I know that last year that we got put out first round. I know this year that everything we do, we think about that, because we don't want to be in the same predicament that we was in last year. Even though I didn't play, but I feel, I feel like that this year we just take one game at a time and then the light will shine at the end of the tunnel.
Thanks.
And that October 21st matchup with Gardner-Webb is one that I'm sure you all have circled on the calendar as well. So, and speaking of the schedule, Vincent, I imagine that first game is circled on the calendar for you. You're going back to your hometown. You're going back to a place where your dad played college football. What's that experience going to be like for you?
Hey, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Me and my dad talk about it every day, every day. And my dad wants us to beat them, and it is just a great opportunity because that was my dream school growing up, and and your dad went to that school and everything, and just seeing all, just thinking that you're going to that school, and then now I got the opportunity to go against them, and now I can show them like, hey, that's what you missed out, man. Like, I just got to show them now. So yeah, I'm real excited for it.
We're visiting here with Vince Munlin and Canaan Jordan here on the podcast, the Kicking It with the Colonels podcast. So what's the best part about being on the line? Whether it's offense, defensive, in your all's mind, what's the best part?
It's the bond.
Yeah,
it's really the bond. It's just, and even off the field, just knowing that you got each other, honestly, I don't know. I've been playing offensive line all my life, so it's just, and I've been through so many offensive lines growing up, and it's just like, it's great to be on an offensive line because it's like can't nobody really do what you do.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And all y'all got is each other.
Right.
And I mean, y'all got to make stuff flow. Y'all got to do everything. I mean, it's just the bond of the line that makes it so amazing.
Yeah, I could say the same thing. The bond of the defensive line is just like we brothers, and it's like we automatically click with each other. So.
Right. And I feel like, especially even maybe a little more so in the offensive line, is if people don't recognize you, that's kind of a compliment.
Right.
Because when people start seeing the quarterback get sacked 5, 6, 7 times again, they start questioning you. But when the quarterback is untouched all game, you're good. They have
you're
nobody.
straight.
Yeah. So what's that like? Like how do you be able to battle that, I guess?
I mean, like I said, I talk to my parents every day. Just they stay in my head and everything. Just the left stuff go and all that stuff. And when I go out there and play offensive line, I just try to do my job, work with everybody. We just do our job and just protect our quarterback. It's just that's what we got to do. We ain't worried about getting all the likeness, all that different stuff, getting noticed and all that stuff. We just know we got to do our job and do what's best for this team.
Now, Vince, I'm going off the football field here now.
Okay.
So when you were younger, I noticed that you were into drawing. You had a lot of art. Is that still a passion
yes,
for you? How do you want to?
It is.
Do you still do that? Do you still draw?
Yes, I do still draw. I'm still in the I'm a studio art major. At EKU, they don't do animations and stuff like that, but I do want to be an animator when I get older. I want to make cartoons. I'm a big anime guy, like Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff. So I want to get into being able to make cartoons, making a cartoon that everybody loves. And I've always said that, like, if football doesn't work out for me or the NFL doesn't work out for me, I'm just pursuing that and become an animator.
Is there like a favorite piece that you had, the one that stands out to you the most?
Not really. I just draw a lot. I just doodle and draw a lot. I got a lot of pictures here and there that I hang up and stuff like that, but nothing really stands out to me, if that makes sense.
And then, Canaan, what's something off the field that fans don't know or won't get the chance to know off the field for you? What do you like to do?
Outside of football, I like to go fishing.
Fishing, okay.
Fishing. I haven't went fishing out here.
Right.
But I would love to. That's pretty much it. Fishing.
And have you decided on a major what it's going to be here yet?
Oh,
at EKU?
I'm doing general.
General studies?
Yes, sir.
Well, very cool. So who has been the biggest, going back to football now, who has been the biggest influence on your all's football career so far to get to this stage?
My mom passed before in 2021, or 2020, and my grandma passed after that, 2021. She's been a big impact, and every time I come on the field, I just do it for my mom and my sisters, my niece, because them my uncle, then the people I got behind me, that's all I do.
I imagine those were 2 very challenging years for you.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. And what about you, Vincent?
I would say my big influences in my life for football will be both of my parents, but I would say especially my dad, because like you said before, my dad did play at Cincinnati and everything. My dad played football actually at my old high school too, also.
Yeah.
So my dad's been through it, and so just having somebody that's actually been through the grind and knows how it feels and knows how everything goes and everything, and just having that in your ear, just letting you know that everything's all right. Everything's going to be okay. You're going to get through. You straight. You good.
Yeah.
Just having all that in your ear just makes everything just flow smoothly. So, yeah, those are my 2 big influences.
That's terrific. So when you all take me back to when you first stepped foot on campus, you're getting used to everything, and I know, Vincent, that's a couple years for you now.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Was there one player that stood out on the current team that for you, Vincent, and this year's team, Canaan, that kind of maybe took you under the wing a little bit, showed you the ropes, that kind of helped guide you in the transition?
Yeah, I would definitely say our left tackle, Peyton Collins, he definitely helped me in the big transition moving through here. And there's a lot of other guys that are not here no more that have definitely helped me, but Peyton is still here. So back in the day, I played tackle, and I used to back up Peyton. Yeah. So Peyton definitely, I was asking Peyton questions and everything, helping me. Where am I supposed to, do I go here? Do I go there? Where am I supposed to go eat at? All this different type of stuff. So
the big questions.
Yeah, it's the big questions. So, yeah, Peyton was definitely helped me.
Yeah. And what about you, Canaan? Anyone particular?
Yeah, I say Ryan Jackson. When I first got here, I'd be like, what's the plays? He'll tell me the plays. And on our off time, we'll go to the practice field and we'll do little drills and stuff like that. Gabe sometimes. But
yeah, Ryan Jackson.
Yeah,
that's not a bad one to take you under your wing.
Yeah, Ryan Jackson's my roommate, so I know about that.
So take me, prior to coming to EKU, what would you say has been your biggest accomplishment, whether it comes in high school, earlier than that, on the field, off the field? It can be anyone. What would you say would be your biggest accomplishment that you look back on and you say, I'm proud of this moment?
I would say getting out of junior college.
Okay.
Making it out of junior college.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't make it out of junior college.
Yeah.
And, especially in California, coming all the way from the South, going all the way to the West Coast, it was tough.
Yeah.
Especially my mom wasn't there,
Right.
It was very tough.
No doubt. Yeah. Well, that's awesome that you were able to do that here. Vincent, anything come to your mind real quick?
I don't know. My response might be a little weird, but I don't know. I don't think I've accomplished what I want to accomplish here yet,
okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I got so many plans and goals that I want to do here. I got little mini goals. Like last year, my mini goal was to get on the field. And I did that
mission
goal.
accomplished.
Yeah,
all
mission
12
accomplished.
Games,
you feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Mission accomplished. So, but I just don't feel like I've done what I really wanted to do yet. So I'm still working towards that accomplishment.
Well, maybe that accomplishment will come here.
Yeah,
in
hopefully. I'm working towards it. I'm working.
So probably the biggest question I'm going to ask you here on the podcast today is, who puts away the most food at the team spreads?
Who puts away?
Because you all are getting ready to go in there and eat. Chow down.
Let me think.
Who's going to be the one that goes back for seconds, thirds?
Darius Sterling.
You think Darius?
Yeah.
Let me think. You think Darius? Let me think. That's a good question.
Sterling.
Because it takes a lot to feed an entire football team.
Yeah, it does. Peyton a big eater. Josiah, too.
Yeah,
Josiah a big eater. Josiah Ezra a big eater. So I would say them three. Them three are big eaters. They'll clear the spread, man.
That's terrific. Is there like a go-to team spread that y'all enjoy? Is it like barbecue, chicken, burgers? Anything that like you would rate number one?
I would say that
because you all eat pretty good.
Yes,
it's not like
we
you're
do.
eating
Yeah, we do.
ramen noodles.
Well, when we had at Lake Reba the other day, the catfish and the
Yeah,
ribs
the
and all that
catfish,
stuff,
yeah.
that's real good. That
that's
stuff's
good.
real good.
That's good.
I really enjoy when they bring that here.
Yeah.
Really enjoy when they bring that here.
Who tells the biggest dad jokes on the team?
Dad jokes? Would you say Gabe?
Nah,
Gabe don't take no jab joke. Gabe is probably one of the funniest.
not the dad jokes.
Ryan?
We're
Oh
debating.
no.
Oh, no.
As long as it's neither of you two, right?
Nah, it ain't.
Nah,
I'm I can't think really. I don't know who be telling dad
Nobody.
jokes. There probably
Other
is somebody
jokes,
that do it though.
Yeah.
Other jokes.
Yeah.
I gotta say Parker.
Yeah,
Other
Parker's
jokes.
funny.
Really?
Parker, yeah.
Parker.
Y'all don't know about number 18. Number 18 is
Yeah,
a
Parker's
funny
funny.
guy.
Yeah.
We're chatting here with Vince Munlin and Canaan Jordan here with EKU Football on the podcast, Kicking It with the Colonels. Vincent, your favorite road city that you've been to so far here at EKU?
Road City? What do you mean by that question?
Like just campus-wise, city-wise, what's been your favorite of all the places that
That's
we
in
have
here?
traveled this
Okay.
year that's not Roy Kidd Stadium?
Let me think about that. That's a good question. Well, I like to eat too. I ain't gonna lie.
Uh-huh.
So I would say my go-to is Cookout. Give me some good old eats.
No, like stadium.
Steak. Hey, I'm trying to. I'm not understanding the
West
question.
Virginia, Marshall,
Oh,
Troy.
okay. I'm following.
But we now know that you're a Cookout
Yeah,
fan. So,
yeah. Okay,
You can
now
eat-
I'm following. That's
That's a college kid place.
Yeah, it is.
You get a lot of food for cheap.
Yeah, for
But
real cheap.
Like team-wise, the places that
I
we've
got
been.
you now. I would have to say. Wow. Well, hold on. That's a good question. Hold on.
Well,
Because
while
Marshall, West Virginia was so long
Right.
ago, and
while you think, Canaan, what city are you most excited about seeing this year? Because I know a lot of people are focused on the St. George and
I've
the
been to
Utah
Cincinnati,
Tech. Yeah.
so
I want to say Central Arkansas.
Central Arkansas.
Yeah, because I know that's close to home, a little close to home. Yeah, I'm just
Central
excited.
Arkansas.
Yeah,
And there's ever since
I would say,
Eastern and Central Arkansas has been the same conference, there's been some battles.
yeah, I would say I've never been over to the West Coast. I would say Utah.
Utah?
Yeah, Utah. I've never been over there anywhere in that area. So just to go over there and see what's there, I mean, that's going to be an experience within itself besides the game.
No doubt. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. So right here beside Vincent, we have the question wheel that both of these guys will spin. And Vincent, you want to start us off here?
Yeah,
Just trying to get to know you all a little bit more.
Let's see. What's that say?
Place outside the U.S. you'd like to visit. You'd want to live. You'd want to live.
Yeah. I've always said I wanted to go to Japan.
Japan.
Yeah,
My
I always-
girlfriend's from there.
Yeah, I always wanted to go to Japan. Like I said, I'm a big anime guy and all that, and that's where anime's from. So I just
No
want to.
doubt.
And if I don't know about living there, but
Right.
But if I had to, I would.
Uh-huh.
But that would definitely be the place.
No doubt. So, Canaan, you want to give it a spin there?
Yes, sir.
Same one. You want to spin again?
spin again.
Yeah,
Spin
we
one
can't
more.
land on the same one here.
Yeah, that was a good spin right there.
And same
Come
one.
on now.
We got it
Spin
rigged
that for
again
you.
here. Favorite movie and TV show? So what are you
movie.
watching?
I like Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans.
Remember the
man.
Titans.
That's a good one.
TV show, All American.
Okay.
All American.
All American got bad.
Yeah.
didn't it? You still like that? You still watching it?
Yeah, I still
Oh,
like it.
nah. I got out of it like the third
still like it.
season.
I still like it.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, guys, thanks so much for spending some time with us. Appreciate it. It's
Yes,
great
sir.
to
Thanks for having
get to
us.
know
Thanks
you
for
all a
having
little
us.
bit more and looking forward to this season, man.
Yes,
It
sir.
can't come quick enough. I know a lot of fans are excited too.
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much, guys.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much for you all for tuning us in as well. We've been chatting with Vincent Munlin Jr. and Canaan Jordan of EKU Football. Until next time, my name is Wes Chandler telling you thanks so much for watching us. And until then, you have been kicking it with the Colonels.